Coming to you from Chicago. Welcome back to Rob's Feed. This is episode number 32, and I'm your host. I'm Rob Schendel. Oh, today, what a bumfuck day. Compared to yesterday was great. It was real nice weather, sunny, and it was 60 degrees out, and it's not even spring yet. And all the snow, by the way, gone. We really were kind of lucky with snow this year because typically you have to crawl over snowbanks as tall as you are here in the Midwest in the winter. Not this year, but now whatever snow there was, gone. So I was pleased about that. And last night, yesterday I had a meeting. Meeting ended early, and it was smooth and fine, and it was cool. I thought I'd even go to a movie last night. Thought I'd go to see Alice in Wonderland, but I decided that I didn't want to. Not that I don't want to see Alice in Wonderland. I wanted to stay home because I was excited about seeing one of the two movies I had downloaded this week. Actually, I did watch both those movies this week, which is kind of unusual. I'll usually sit and I'll download the movie, and sometime in a year or so I'll finally get to watch them. This week I downloaded two movies, and I watched them both. First one I did about earlier in the week. I downloaded the movie 2012. It's kind of depressing because it foresees the end of the world coming in the year 2012, and this is only 2010 right now. But it's a 2.5 hour movie of special effects. Just a chance to show off all their special effects. Computer generated junk. I want my 2.5 hours back. And then so last night, instead of going out to see Alice in Wonderland, I grilled myself a steak and prepared myself a nice little dinner and settled down to watch the second movie I downloaded this week, Precious, based on the novel Push. I don't remember the whole title, I think by Sapphire or whatever. Incredible movie. If you haven't seen it yet, run out to get it. The performances are stellar. Gabrielle, well, whatever her name is, she was nominated for Best Actress. Unfortunately, she did not win. Monique did win as playing the mother. The people who are in this movie, who I recognized but yet didn't know who they were, like Mariah Carey, like Lenny Kravitz, like Sherry Shepherd, and whoever else. Just a great movie about a dysfunctional family in the city in the late 80s. Apparently it's a true story, and very, very distressing, but yet the strength of the lead character comes through, and, well, you must see Precious. Precious is one I saw the trailer for many months ago, before it came out in one of the theaters when I saw something, and I don't know why. I either was not paying attention or I didn't go down to see it when it was playing in the theater, and I wish I had. A very, very fine movie. But not the most uplifting movie, and so I went to bed thinking about Precious. And so I wake up, and of course I don't have anything to do at 8:30 in the morning. I don't have to be to work till 9 o'clock at night, which is why it's really too early for me to get up and expect to function fine well at work. But I started watching my podcast and listening to my political news, and thinking about what I wanted to say to you people, getting myself cleaned up for sitting in front of the camera, cut myself shaving right there, and just spiraled down. First off, you don't feel like singing and dancing after seeing Precious, and it was such highs and lows with my political podcast because they're actually coming through half a day late or whatever. And last I heard was all the great news that 41 senators had signed the letter at this point saying that they will support the public option through reconciliation, and hooray, hurrah. And then I hear a bulletin that Nancy Pelosi will not include the public option in the House bill because the Senate doesn't have the votes They need to have the 50 signatures. And just don't, I'm topsy-turvy, ups and down. Don't know what I think and don't know what, and just don't feel. I just want to go back to bed, and I did. After I shaved and got all set, I just laid down and went back to bed. And I'm just so sad because, as I've talked to you about before, the public option is a necessary component to healthcare reform. And I'm actually going to call this episode was going to be, well, I was thinking about talking about corporate greed, but instead I'm talking about my depression. So I am saddened by that, but the one redeeming thing in the back of my mind is, oh, this might just be Speaker Pelosi's attempts to kick ass and get the Senate's 50 signatures. What she's saying is that she will not send the bill over to the House with the public option in it solely for them to reject it. If it's going to go over the public option, she's got to be guaranteed that it will pass, and the only way that will happen is with 50 signatures, and then you have the vice president as a 51st vote. I hope that's her strategy. I still hope that's how it works. However, there is one redeeming thing I found out today about a wonderful new play that is open on Broadway. It's called Next Fall, and it's at the Helen Hayes Theater. It is produced by Elton John and David Furnish, number one, the gay royal couple, and it's a very interesting little play about a gay couple. And I'll read from the website. It says, Luke believes in God, Adam believes in everything else. Next Fall portrays the ups and downs of this unlikely couple's 5-year relationship with sharp humor and unflinching honesty. And when an accident changes everything, Adam must turn to Luke's family and friends for support. Next Fall paints a beautiful and funny portrait of modern romance, asking the hard questions about commitment, love, and faith. Bursting with political relevance and emotional truth, it's an extraordinary new piece of contemporary American theater. Don't miss it. And I tell you, I cannot wait. I wish I was in New York. I would run to the Helen Hayes Theater to see it. Can't wait for that play to tour. And as always, I beg of you, please subscribe to this podcast. And on the podcast page, please rate it and please comment on it. And I guess I should get going now because I have to get ready for work, and that's all I'm going to say.